Matt Damon says he turned down a $250 million role in Avatar, but did he really? Director James Cameron just revealed the full story, and it may surprise fans. From a decade-old conversation to Hollywood rumors, we've got the full truth behind one of the biggest what-if roles in movie history. Hollywood has always been full of big stories, but few get as much attention as Matt Damon and his connection to Avatar. Back in 2023, Matt Damon made headlines when he claimed on Who's Talking to Chris Wallace that he turned down the lead role of Jake Sully in the 2009 blockbuster. According to Damon, the role would have come with a massive $250 million offer, 10% of the film's box office. Fans immediately imagined Damon as the hero on Pandora, fighting alongside the Na'vi, and wondered how the movie might have looked. But now, the full story is out, and it's a lot different from what was reported. Director James Cameron spoke to The Hollywood Reporter on December 18th and gave his side. James explained that Matt Damon was never actually offered the role. He said, quote, "He was never offered the part. I can't remember if I sent him the script or not. I don't think I did." So what really happened? According to James, he and Matt had a conversation about the movie over 10 years ago. Matt expressed that he would love to be part of Avatar, but he had a scheduling conflict due to his commitments to the Bourne movies. However, James clarified, quote, "But he was never offered. There was never a deal. We never talked about the character. We never got to that level. It was simply an availability issue." This means that while Damon might have been interested, he was never formally approached or given a contract. He also was not in line to receive 10% of the box office, as some reports suggested. James even addressed the $250 million claim directly. He said, quote, "Now what he's done is extrapolated I get 10% of the gross on all my films, and if in his mind that's what it would have taken for him to do Avatar, then it wouldn't have happened. Trust me on that." In a playful tone, James added, "So he's off the hook and doesn't have to beat himself up anymore. Matt, it's okay, buddy. You didn't miss anything." For fans, this revelation changes the story completely. Instead of imagining Damon as the hero of Pandora, we now know the part was never officially on the table. The role eventually went to Sam Worthington, who became the face of Jake Sully. Sam's performance became iconic, and Avatar went on to become one of the highest-grossing films of all time. So, in hindsight, Damon missing out didn't stop the movie from being a historic success. But the story doesn't stop there. Hollywood often has these what-if moments where actors discuss roles but never officially sign. Fans love imagining alternative casts, and Damon's claim only fueled speculation. The interview from James Cameron also highlights how easily stories can grow in Hollywood. Sometimes actors discuss availability, sometimes they make assumptions, and often fans read between the lines, creating viral moments. Even though Damon's claim made headlines, the truth shows the situation was far less dramatic than originally reported. It was a scheduling conversation, not a huge financial decision. For Matt Damon, this is a relief. He doesn't have to wonder what could have been, because according to Cameron, he never really missed the chance. Fans will continue to debate. What if Damon had starred in Avatar? But the reality is, Sam Worthington was the right actor for the role, and the movie became a cultural phenomenon regardless. This story also reminds us how Hollywood deals with rumors. Even big actors and directors can have misunderstandings that make headlines for years. Looking ahead, Avatar has expanded into sequels, with the next films already in production. James Cameron continues to lead the franchise, and fans are excited to see the world of Pandora grow, whether or not Damon ever steps foot there. The takeaway? Even in Hollywood, not everything is as it seems. Some turning down roles stories are simply conversations, and the truth sometimes only comes out years later. That's the latest on Matt Damon and his connection to Avatar. Thanks for watching Tracking Toad, and stay tuned for more celebrity news, Hollywood updates, and the stories behind the headlines.